Polling officials leave for respective polling stations for the ensuing first phase outer Lok Sabha elections to be held on April 11. Security tightens ahead of polls. Manipur reaffirms to continue fighting against Citizenship Amendment Bill in the wake of recently released BJP Lok Sabha poll manifesto which ensured passage of the bill. People's Alliance Manipur, a conglomerate of 131 civil society organizations, boycotts BJP for ensuring passage of cap in poll manifesto. Six students' organization demands scrapping of cap agenda from BJP 2019 Lok Sabha poll manifesto. And Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, Manipur secures 28th rank among top 30 best medical institute of India as per National Institutional Ranking Framework. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You are watching Prime Time English News. I'm Hibetwe Thokchong with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Poll preparations are in place for the ensuing Lok Sabha elections. 56 polling teams were dispatched from today to their respective destinations in Tipaimuk, Thanlon, Hanglep and Singhat constituencies following dispatch of 62 polling teams to interior areas in Tipaimuk, Thanlon and Hanglep constituencies of Churchandpur and Ferjwal district yesterday. Polling officials and security teams for Tengnopal and Chandel districts were also dispatched for their respective destinations from Maha Union Government Higher Secondary School ground in district headquarters Chandel. 5 polling officials and 11 security personnel were also dispatched for Chaka polling station in Tadubi of Senapati district. District Election Officer DC Kangpokpi Lalithabigai KIS chaired the third and final randomization of polling personnel for 162 polling stations in Saitu, Saikul and Kangpokpi Assembly constituencies of Kangpokpi district at District DC office today. Polling parties will be dispersed on April 10 from the designated counters opened at the DC office. As part of security measures ahead of the ensuing Lok Sabha polls, Imphal West Commando team conducted cordon and search operations at Nagamapal areas today. The team, under the supervision of Additional SP Operation Imphal West Police Arivam Ghanshyam, carried out the search drive at both sides of Hindu Hotel, Jalal Hotel and Naga River from 8 am to 8:50 am. Altogether, 555 individuals were verified during the drive, out of which 25 individuals who failed to produce any identification documents were detained and handed over to City Police Station for further verification. The team further conducted search operations in Thangal Bazar areas near Nirmalaba School, MG Avenue to Jalal, Delhi Motors to Dharmasala and from Hotel Nongin to Mazakul from 4:40 to 5:30 this afternoon. 496 individuals were verified, out of which 21 individuals who failed to produce identification proofs were handed over to City Police Station for further verification. Both Indo-Myanmar friendship gates have been closed until the end of Lok Sabha Outer Manipur parliamentary election, which falls on April 11. People passing through the gates started up as the gates were closed and announced today. As a part of security measures ahead of 17 Lok Sabha election, Magistrate of Tengnopal district yesterday issued an order restricting passage within 500 meters of the gates towards the Indian boundary till 9 p.m. of April 11. Apart from locking up the gates, Assam Rifles personnel are keeping a strict vigil day and night in the border area in the view of the forthcoming elections. Manpac affirmed that its stand against Citizenship Amendment Bill remains unchanged in the wake of recently released BJP Lok Sabha poll manifesto pledging to ensure passage of the contentious bill. Speaking to media at JCILP's office in Sega Road this afternoon, Manpac members condemned the effort of BJP to pass the bill in a major threat to natives of Northeast states. They assured that the recently formed Northeast Forum for Indigenous People will continue to fight against implementation of the bill. Referring to INC Lok Sabha poll manifesto, which includes NRC updating of all Indian citizens, Manpac maintained that NRC updating of Manipur should be as per census of 1951 as best year.
Shebigi mayokta sangchingiba khongjangdo ngarang dangairi haujuk phongphong sana punamana kaunadribani hanadagi Manpac na loriba adaga Manipur miyam na loriba sidi shebi chanaba sungya yaroi habani madudo oithokpo oithoktabna tonganba government of India gi decision laijagre aduga aikhoi goiba phirepti hairiba shebi se chanaba sungya yaroi habisin
loan gi nat ki natraga khunai gi oiba magi saktam du kanni harga mido leitana saktam kamai kandoino somla kan ngarang fawbada NRC da 36 lakh amu hanna loksal lani na haigre Assam gi Bengali Hindu Singi Alliance sama nahan thoki badu su adum yaure mayam kan bi adrusu 2.6 crore Bangladesh tagi changa aga ready to dana leide na haigre bani na hojik lai bo wafam di election manifesto da BJP na Congress na makoi gi NRC gi matang da leidi basi da yamna well defined oidaba yamna clear oidaba population transfer gi hidden agenda do madu matam chupada chathagani haibani na awang no pokki myam su matam chupada madu mayuk na singna gani.
People's Alliance Manipur (PAM), a conglomerate of 131 civil society organizations, boycotted BJP in view of the recently released BJP Lok Sabha poll manifesto, which ensured passage of cap. Speaking to media at SSUM office in Kaisampat today, PAM convener SM Jalal vehemently condemned BJP for challenging the interests of Northeast state by including agenda on the contentious bill in its election manifesto.
BJP na amasung center da lengak pairiba lusing basingna Rai Sabha da puthomaga hantokiba se miyam ge wakhalon da ikai khumna birabra haina khalubani aduba hojikti election manifesto da masi amu hapaga miyam ge mayok da tasengna na singnara abanina lakadori ba election siresi da BJP se Manipur ge miyam ge thakta chapchana ekhoi boycott tawnana ba khongthang lore boycott tawre ha wafam si miyam da thamjari.
6 students' organization AMSU, MSF Desam, KSA, SUK and AIMS also condemned BJP 2019 Lok Sabha poll manifesto for ensuring passage of Citizenship Amendment Bill. The students' organizations demanded to scrap the agenda on cap from the manifesto without further delay. Speaking to media at Desam office in Sagolban, Moirang Lerak today, Desam Vice President and addition warned of intense hesitations if CAB is ever forcefully implemented in the state. He urged BJP to work as per people's interest and demanded BJP Manipur Pradesh to reveal their final stand on the bill.
State government na center gi lusing masing da makoina taknaruba makoina hairuba mutu ina muru tabi bedagi tawrokidabane haidana yamna claim tawkiba masi akoi Manipur miyam thengnagre tha ani gi mamangda masi oikiba phim dugo hoju oire phim jiga masi gi marakta leinarba madugumba kero duma akoi gi phirep tuma masi akoi Manipur miyam na hoju government pairiba BJP state unit ki makai degi masi akoi khangning hai wo.
Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee denounced the BJP 2019 Lok Sabha poll manifesto, which was released yesterday, as a clear indication of BJP's determination to eliminate minority communities of India. Speaking to media at Congress Bhavan today, MPCC Vice President I. Hemochandra urged people to give serious thought on the election manifesto, which pledges to ensure passage of Citizenship Amendment Bill if it comes to power. He cautioned that BJP will strive to forcefully pass a contentious bill against the interests of people in Northeast states to rule the country based on his theory of one nation, one religion, one language. The MPCC Vice President called upon people not to let BJP rule the country again.
नॉर्थ ईस्ट की सिदा मई चाइबा अखोगी सेंटिमेंट्स मैम अखोगी सिदा लेरिबा अनरेस्ट मैम लेरिबा अरुणाचल प्रदेश दा असम दा मणिपुर दा लेरिबा अखोगी बिल असि मतंग सिदा अखोइना पल्लुबसे चाइबा कनोदुदा करी थुम हापचनबगा चप मानी अदुना मतम खरगिदी ओइनादी मोगी सेंटिमेंट्स येंगा अखोई सीएबी की मतंग से खितंग साइलेंट ओइसे हाइबा हाइबी याबनेबो अदु नत्तेबा मोगिदी दरकार लेते अखोगी एजेंडा अमा कोइना पुश तौदिबा एजेंडा असिदा मोइ हिंगबा याय हिंगदबा याय एमपी अनि खतंग लेबा एमपी अमा लेबा अनि लेबा मोइगी फुरुप अछि करी काना दोइनो मोइदगी अखोई करी एक्सपेक्ट तौनिगाय लै हाइबगी वखललोंदा यामना तमथीबा मोंगदा सिगुंबगी बिल अमका पुश तौलकपसिदी आई वखलददी it is a very dangerous trend.
Independent Lok Sabha inner Manipur candidate R.K. Somarendro Elias Kaiku asserted that people are now sensible enough to vote for the capable candidate and will not be deceived by false and unrealistic promises anymore. Speaking to media during his election campaign at Khairamban Imam Market today, Somendro maintained that political parties have been deceiving the public by citing various unrealistic promises in the election manifestos for years. He further accused political parties of utilizing power and money to gain votes, asserting that people are now aware of their tactics and inefficiencies and that people are now determined to choose the right candidate in these forthcoming elections. Kaiku appealed to vote for him and give him a chance in curbing various prevailing issues in the state.
मुतंग दी लेबाक सिगी सेबा जे पेन मैम का थिंग बयाउदन आइतर आई ngang ning ba issues मैम और आदा लाउजरगा अदु मन लेबाक सि डेवलपमेंट की दमकता इमा इवेंट मैम की दमकता नहा मैम की दमकता इवन कोई बॉर्डर इश्यूज ले मैम दमकता आई मुतंग दी चेंज चोंग तो होने जगह तसिना कोई मैनिफेस्टो द कइदा पोहाइ हाजिन बि तौजरगे तसिना कोई मैम सेवा मतम सांग तौ लक्सरी आई मखा ताबजु मैम सांग थमोइ सेंग तौजरगा अफबा खुनायम सेमजगे जहागा इन पॉलिटिकल पार्टी मैम होय यामना फै मोइ लोइना मोइ होने जरी even though they have huge money or power. But I believe my people, they are going to vote for me because I think matang se di leaders me amna party me am decide tau roi public me amna praja me decide tau godam ni kai under ji praja sing ji war abni praja sing ji ta sena to thajab me am di manga atoba political leaders me am dagi achumba leba ke dama thabak tau kodaba naha oi ba khoi da support so tau kani thajai aduga manpuri khunai oma pok da khoi ji sabuk lehauri punchi ka thog am tang leba ke dama ta khoi hone jage na me am da khoi amuka na jai haijari
MPP Lok Sabha in a Manipur parliamentary constituency candidate Oinam Zugindro strongly condemned BJP election manifesto which ensured passes of Citizenship Amendment Bill. He also criticized Congress for walking out from Lok Sabha session when CAP was passed. He maintained that national parties are not trustworthy.
Election manifesto da hablak labanina MPP na thamjagiba hantak praja da makoine minam le chief minister bin akoi airport ta praja punamangna praja miyam na wokibadu aranba wakhalol amada praja singbu mislead tawuni habadu MPP na haigibadu tasengna chumle habasini akoina proof tawjaribase makoina karigumba bill do rai sabha da puthoga pass तब गमगदब मरम लेरमबदी सुखसोई सोदन पुथोंगदबनी अदुबो मखोगी राय सभादा मसिंग यामदबा लोइना ngasi election तौगदोरिबा मांगदा तादन लेरिबे election जे मसी इंडिया गवर्नमेंट जे मसी माइनॉरिटी तारगा मियाम प्रजाना मदी हाउस द मखोई माइनॉरिटी तारबनिना नो कॉन्फिडेंस मोशन लाकपा याबागी फिल्म लाकपा मदुदा कांग्रेस अमसुंग बीजेपी अनिमकना लोकतुनरगा राजनाथ सिंह बु लोधनबनी हाबसी एमपीपी ना थमले.
Speaking in the press meet, MPP General Secretary Haubizam Gita Zain said MPP is not surprised that some self-styled MPP members led by Elapabi joined NEIDP. He clarified that Elapabi is not related to MPP whatsoever.
Kanagumba MPP ki mingsin aba kamu kharana yamna wana ngasi lebak miyamna regional political party kandaba yadre haina kan honar ko madam sidida kanagumba apabi ko miyo khari group ama NIDP da sange gaina ko haibasi ko thob ngani oide maram di makoi party ka shumai lena jade regional political party kanji hai taragadi regional ki thought regional ke wakhlon munna khama miyo kharana hena mating pahan janingi maram di regional ni di hairaga regional ke wakhlon da di pukhalaga thawak oida nungdana ngasagi magi opportunity thiba kamu kharai tare ne ko sugu majingina regional ke process khokna bagi thawak to wigano.
Manipur is all set for the two-phase upcoming Lok Sabha elections scheduled on April 11 and April 18. Contesting parties have released their election manifestos ahead of the polls to woo voters. Political parties announced their stand on Citizenship Amendment Bill. An exclusive report in this regard.
Citizenship Amendment Bill chanaba yaro haiduna kaithela sigi nupi singna ahing yarek tuna police ka mayok na duna bill asi pass to yaro bill asi state asida chanaba yaro haiduna yamna kanba khongjang junction kibni adubu lakadoriba Lok Sabha mikhal asiga mari leinana bill gi wafam asi amuk nahunana lagi thibam asida kaithel gi nupi singna bill asi ki matang da kari fauri bill asina Lakaduru Mikala Sida Kari Ohoma Porakatake have si Miam Nongta Ming Taminasi. Ima Han with the boat Hada Bigada
Hada Doinika no do with Hada Diabro.
Shevigi Matanga Yam Chauba, the Pissing you working normally. Yet the Sharu Yao.
Yeah, some Yauri, Nui Marinica hing the lake than a go. But I said lake than a Aquamiam Lake Hibocopana. I do Sanaba Yaru. And Mio Marie spoke to the doctor the lady of the Bowders when I Yauri Boko. Sing Matanga. I do not quite see Jahan, but it's one bam they have. Parliament that we give Pajam Young Apamasa. Laubangambado, I do the pinning Ebocon.
Chevi is near have a party ma. Be Chevi is another have a party ma. Projagi Poche. Corum side is at pinning.
I go to see Biggie, my kid, Amulak Taragadi, I do lack the number never my kid, the Salpatab. CBC, Katagitagadi, foreign on the Gilak Wagera, Brahma, the Gilak, Italian, the Gilak Wagera, Balaga, Koshamagi, Kudalita, and the Lake Raga, Matam Kragi Matung, the Akui Mutpugi, Pibam, the Lak to Rieva. I do the same with the IDC and the BC Pams the Deva.
Kali wakando adu kana ngam dori no je khara laila su khangba kaine de ya ko mi je kana no khalli
kai thilla yam chauna citizenship amendment gap ki haina taraga yam chawina amsu lei du ko adu da imo sharu yaw bi ko mai du
mani adu sunya adu gi thabak dum sunya yam nungai te ko nungai bi adu khalora ga di thada ning da bam yaw khoi gi sigi wala ta anarenda mudi je
Zakani.
Mirep se karamba mirep to wina pa thada begin kan bi.
Naradana di panari.
Karigino Dr. Nara se me amna pambi se.
CPI ba Congress ki makha du sulai trena BJP ki makha du sulai trena adu ki dambak tani panai.
Adu sidai lakado mikal sida CB na maram ga praja gi bo thada bagi mandate se. Ohong lakadra kai kari di khambi.
Lakadok di male.
CB sanan ga party se pamjadre khoi di CB jada loi da party da pame. Koi CB ji ki mayok ta lepa ngam ga da candidate tu ne khoi da khanja ga dori je.
Board of pillar ki integrity ki por issue me amne sida main sakcha haijana ba paisa yen masina khari ahum lakado.
Delhi da hayeng wangang ba ngam ga da ba parliament da khoi gi issue mayam se puthok pi ba ngam ga da ba candidate pamje khoi di. Khoi gi kana ga da ba laiba ki issue kari kumba ma lak pa da ko thengna ba ngam ga da ba adagi sakcha haijana ba ki thabak se yauk da ba candidate isa ki kari haitare khara power laiba mi di pamje. Rajniti dolamata iman thajabang amde vote thadaram dai matam dadi praja khudmak horam mangakani aduga makhoi matam du loira kana praja sin kokthokpa praja gi against ta moina laiba maram duna imagi potadi Congress khangge BJP khangge any dolamta ai thajabang amde taseng ba laiba ki oiba pot lama moina oira matam da aliamen house ta phamakanda moina tawrak pa potu gi matungina aina moibu thanks tawgani aduna tragadi imana thajaba sunglai leite moi yofamda BJP hai Congress hai independent hai yang punjana ga moi amata oigi natra adudi kari kana yabadudi quality ba luchingba chingju prari mun khangna chappi usine kana pamjari je
karamba mi di pam
mi se ai lari ra su haiba adagi puchen chengba chum akha ta ko pajai ga ka khanbi ga da ba ko
bo thada chat ka ro bo ji kitang naksele
bo thada ba ji chat di kaino isagi ra ti pi deni ni kaino
candidate me ama tholei ko sisi karamba mi di pam
koina nara di pami ade ma thaga ningi akoina pami ji issue sigi maram da di change tor ka do mi da ko issue je koina pam da bo ni na ma sigi issue je tawroi da mi oina adu gum da de to
voters ke no challam na tro
challe thadani sakani
karamba mi da bo thada ni yen khan
ri bak je kana thada no kya no ta da mi sing je
candidate ma'am di habit charang na khangbi re the government is elected members na chalaga center government chemu duine ba asida darka ore di MP election ya maru ore
maru oi ba se akoi gi saidai di ani khak tang ka bani na akoi gi se moina mawa lo bi de ba thausa da ba hai ta re akoi gi se moina
bo thada ba chapi ga dro election ju kitang action le
चकनी एमपी ओइना पामबसे अखोइदि मयामगी लेदनको सिगी ngamgadaba irangse अखोइसु यावी खैदेन सिदा लेरबनिनाको सु सिना अखोइदा यामना कै हाइनि आइना सिमा हाइ हाइदना आइना तौबा ngamgadaba पोट नतेको सिदिको मोइना तौने हाइदना अखोइगी पालिबा सरकार सिगा मानद्रगदि मुसु यादबमसु लेदनको मोइसु सनबम लाक्तोइनेबको दोलना तोंगान बनिको आइ हाइजरिसे अखोइना कलिसि दोलना ते मीनेबा मी मांग थोकना टिंग थोकना लाउथोकपा ngamgadaba खोंजंग तौबा ngamgadaba मीदु पामबा खोइसु अहोंबा सियनसिदि पोरकनाबदि अखोइ म्याम चंगदन होनाबा ता
इलेक्शन जुलाई बोथ हादा
पोट हादबा चकनी आइगी राइट मांगनबा यादे चुमन लाइबाकी खरा सेबा तौगदबा अदुगुमा मियोइदा आइना थादागे बा वाखलोन अमा लै
अफबा म्यूट खनबगी तंगाइ बदबो लै काइ
पार्लियामेंट खोइना पामिबा पोट खुदिमकसे ngangbीबा ngamगदबा मिहुतसे करमनो हाइबसे अखोइना खंजरगा अदुगुमी सबदो बोते थादाबैबा दरकार ओइको बजा खुदिमंगना पामैबा पोट खुदिमकसे माना अखोइ माकनी खला चोंथोगा ngangbा ngamबदो अदुगुमा मिहुतदा अखोइना बोत थादाबा चतदि कैनो बोत हादा चतोइनि कैनो
करम मियोइदे थादगी नि
क्वालिफाइबा मसागी आदा तौरसु लाउबा ngamगदबा ngangbा ngamगदबा कैमता प्रजागी तौबिरक्तबा मिददि अखोइना मदु पामदेबा बाकी खनबिगदबा मियोइसिंदा अखोइना खलगा थादगेना खंजरी
सीबीना मरम ओरगा खरा अहोंबा लाकद्रा
खरादि अहोंबा लाकद्रा आइसि खल्ले बिनजिले पास तौ खरादि अखोइदा अवाबा कया अमगनु ओइनि हाइबगी मयांगि प्रजागी ओइबिना ngangnabada मसी सिदंग तौबिदबा मसी खिदंग चेंज ओइगद्रा आइना खल्ले आइगी वाखंदा
Citizenship Amendment Bill chanahangani amadi chanaloi haiba political view anigi lanthing oigadoriba tarate suba Lok Sabha mikhal asi state asigi oina yamna maruiba mikhal ama oigadori khoyambang kaitel gi nupi singna bill asi chanaba pamde haibasu bill asina kaya yamna lakadoriba mikhal asida ahuma purakani haibasi election lorba matungda miyamna mek singna khangma ngamlagani camera person pibo loina paudam jariba bakta torambam impact news.
Now it's time for a short commercial break. After the break, we bring in news on RIMS attaining 28th position among top 30 medical institutes of India. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English News. Regional Institute of Medical Science RIMS Manipur has secured 28th rank among the top 30 best medical institutes of the country. The ranking is per the National Institutional Ranking Framework of the Ministry of Human Resource Development was announced on April 3. Speaking to media at RIMS today, RIMS Director Professor Dr. A. Shanta stated that the achievement is a pride for the state. He credited the achievement to faculty members of various departments of RIMS. He urged people to have faith in the hospital as it one of the best in the nation. The RIMS director also assured of filling necessary equipments in all the departments of RIMS at the earliest.
So RIMS is the first institute in the Eastern India to be included in top 30 institute, best top 30 institute in India, medical institute. So we are very proud of this achievement and we want to share with all of you. And all this credit goes to all the faculties, students, and all the staffs of the RIMS. I just want to congratulate all of them also.
Meitei Council Moreh has warned against obscene conducts during the sacred water festival of Myanmar, which marks the beginning of a new year. Speaking to media at Meitei Council Moreh office today, President of Meitei Council Moreh, M. Thoiba, appealed to people from across the state attending the water festival, which is also known as Dajan, to maintain moral standard and not to involve in obscene behaviors. The council also refuted that the recent news broadcast by a TV channel informing that Meitei Council Moreh has boycotted the water festival is false news. President of the Council appealed to those concerned not to spread such misleading informations ever again.
Water festival yawala komatamda sanay yunidana amadi pijet pirang setuna kahenba jagoi seina chingba ngaksinaba khudimak tawbiganu hariba lamsat kangba amadi Chai the one is Hasaba Kudimakti Meitei Council gi Magidegi Atimba Tamzare, Haiba Timbasi, Miami Yangaga, Aduga Lamda Masigi, Yangaga, Aduga Fruit Kudimaki, Yangaga, Logzawaremni, Madam di Haiba.
Universal Friendship Organization UFO Southwest Headquarter No. 1 observed its 22nd Raising Day at the battalion headquarter in Moirang, Ngangkha today. Undertakings of the organizations in safeguarding the culture and identity of Meitei Mete community were highlighted during the event. Chief Minister Nongthongban Biren condoled the demise of veteran politician and former Lok Sabha MP Holkomang Haokip and shared the grief of the bereaved family. In his condolence message, the Chief Minister said, "Led Holkomang Haokip worked tirelessly for uplifting people of the state till his last breath, and his contributions to the society will be remembered dearly." He said the death of the accomplished politician and great public leader will leave a huge void in the political circle of the state. All Manipur Progressive Farmers Association Human Rights Defender, Manipur HRDM Ekolam Loop, Kanglei Park, Apunba Manipur Kanba Ima Loop Amkil, Manpack, Women Welfare Organization, Kanglei Park and Irei Park, Ina Chanura Loshinlon Ichil, in a separate press releases, condoled the untimely demise of former JCILPS convener Pukrambam Arjun Telhaiba. All Manipur United Clubs Organization Amuko, in a press release, condoled the untimely demise of former president of All Manipur Muslim Development Organization AMMDO and joint secretary of All Manipur Bar Association Sahid Ahmad from Lilong, Haurebi, who passed away on April 5. A vehicle carrying 11 villagers of Maukot skidded off the road and fell into a ditch near Nampan Log Bridge below Kunau village, close to Indo-Myanmar border yesterday. The deadly accident claimed the life of one lady on the spot, while many others were seriously injured. Medical team of 10th Sector Assam Rifles Chasset Battalion immediately took the injured, including minor children, to Unit Hospital with the help of villagers and provided them with necessary medical treatment. Critical patients were evacuated to Imphal. Neroka FC Sangakpham will lock horns with Sagolban United FC in the finals of 61st Sir Churachan Singh KCSI CBE Memorial Football Tournament at Kumal Lampak Main Stadium tomorrow. Altogether, 30 football teams, including 2 football teams from outside the state, battle against each other on a knockout basis of the football tournament played at Kumal Lampak Artificial Turf Ground since January 28 to enter the final match. All Manipur Football Association has been organizing the tournament dedicated to Churachan Maharaj, who is also popularly known as father of the modern games of Manipur since 1950. Meanwhile, Governor Office in a press release announced half holiday for all government offices in Imphal West and Imphal East districts in view of the final match tomorrow. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Polling officials leave for respective polling stations for the ensuing first phase outer Lok Sabha elections to be held on April 11. Security tightens ahead of polls. Manpack reaffirms to continue fighting against Citizenship Amendment Bill in the wake of recently released BJP Lok Sabha poll manifesto, which ensured passes of the bill. People's Alliance Manipur, a conglomerate of 131 civil society organizations, boycotts BJP for ensuring passes of cap in poll manifesto. Six students' organizations demand scrapping of cap agenda from BJP 2019 Lok Sabha poll manifesto. And Regional Institute of Medical Sciences Manipur secures 28th rank among top 30 best medical institute of India as per National Institutional Ranking Framework.